Hey guys, welcome back. Origami here, bringing you another episode of our TCGO live content. Now today, you guys spoke loud and clear in the comments of my last video. Definitely go check it out if you missed it already. I know there's a lot of people that miss videos because YouTube is just not showing videos to a lot of people. So if you haven't and you want to actually watch my videos, click that little bell button so you notify all uploads, because YouTube's kind of weird right now, right? They sometimes, if you don't click that bell, they will a lot of the time not show you the upload. And if you don't click that bell and show all uploads, they'll literally just skip some uploads here and there. And also just periodically check my channel, because I do try to upload every day whenever a new set comes out. But anyways, we're playing Greninja Glaceon Frogs today. Glaceon with Greninja GX. Now, before we get into the video, be sure to drop a like, and if you want a chance to win a couple Forbidden Light codes, answer the comment question of the day. We're still gonna try to aim for 75 likes. We'll bring it down a little bit. Episode 2, we'll go for 61 likes. If you guys get 61 likes in this video, we'll do a next day upload. But answer the comment question of the day being what's your favorite, what's a good comment question of the day? I don't know. What's your favorite deck to play post Forbidden Light that isn't like one of the new archetypes? Like, so it's not Ultra Necrozma, not a Greninja deck, things like that. Like, I'm talking just like updated decks like Duskman or Buzzwole or stuff like that. What do you guys like to play post Forbidden Light? What do you like adding your beast rings to, your mysterious treasures to, like Espeon Garb and things like that? Decks that just get better due to these new cards that we get from Forbidden Light. But just updated decks. What do you guys like to play? If you answer the comment question today, you have a chance to win a couple of codes. I asked the comment question in the last episode, but I had to put it in the description because I forgot to actually put it in the video. So definitely go check that out. But yeah, don't forget to hit that bell, drop a like, and we'll get right into this. Now, Greninja is a cool Pokemon, but we're gonna start this video. We're gonna start this all the way from over here. We have our 4 EVs with energy evolution. When you touch basic energy to this Pokemon, you can evolve into the type of that basic energy immediately. So it's pretty cool. You touch a water energy, this evolve directly into your Glaceon. Now we're playing it with Glaceon because Glaceon in itself can just steal games. Its ability is really, really strong. Freezing Gaze. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent Pokemon GX and EX in play in hand or in the discard pile have no abilities except for Freezing Gaze. So that means your opponent can't use Trade and can't use Lele. Those are the two biggest ones. I've been playing against some like Naga builds, and your opponent can't use Kartana, get rid of your DCE. Your opponent can't use their Greninja GX to put damage counters on you. There's a lot of abilities right now that Glaceon just straight up stops. So I really like Glaceon for that reason. It's 2 good attacks. Frost Bullet does 90 damage and 30 damage to one of your opponent's best Pokemon, which is good. And then we have Polar Spear GX that does 50 damage times the amount of damage counters on that Pokemon. Now that's even better whenever you're adding Greninja to the mix, because now the Greninja line can drop damage counters to give you exact numbers for knockouts, which is really cool. So Glaceon, very, very cool Pokemon. And of course we are pairing it with the Froakie line. Now we're playing a 70 HP Froakie. I think it's better. I mean, Bubble's cool, but I don't really care to use Bubble when I could use 70 HP and prevent knockouts. So that's pretty cool. We're playing 3 of those, 3 Frogadier. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's another thing that put things in range. Pairs really well with Glaceon, things like that. Yeah. Also, sorry for clearing my throat. I know people are getting bothered by that. I'll do my best to prevent that. I'm still kind of sick, as you guys can tell. But thank you guys all for wishing me well. I know a lot of you guys in the comments wished me very well in yesterday's video. Thank you. I'm trying to get as much rest as I can, but I do want to play these decks. I'm really excited. We have Greninja GX, 230 HP, which is really good, and it pairs really well with Glaceon because Glaceon's weak to metal, right? So there's a lot of metal decks out there that could be kind of problematic to Glaceon, but like things like Duskman, I'm actually 10 points away from being O-code from Duskman, so something to keep in mind. They need a belt or a choice band to actually knock me out, and sometimes I just can't find it, which is really cool. So we're playing Greninja GX here. Its ability, Shuriken Flurry. When you play this Pokemon from your hand or to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn, you may put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you can just drop the Greninja, put 3 damage counters anywhere you want. Really, really good for getting you exact numbers that you need for like Super Glaceon and even your Greninja. Because the problem with Glaceon, and I'm probably talking about, you know what, whatever. The problem with this deck is that you always want to have Glaceon active, right? There's people that want me to play things like Volcanion Prism, which is not bad because you can use it as as a bench sitter that can have a really cool ability. But people are also like, and if you can attack with it, we can attack with it too. And I don't really want to attack with Volcanion because it's not Glaceon. It's not, oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze there. It's not Glaceon. You want to make sure you have your Glaceon active every turn. But then there's Greninja, who you can attack with because you can shuffle it back in the deck using Haste Slash. So it does 110 damage, and you may shuffle this card and all cards attached to it back into your deck. You don't have to do it, but you may, and that's the cool part because you can attack with Greninja, put it back in your deck, put Glaceon back in the active, and your opponent once again has no abilities. But his GX attack is also another good GX option we have in this deck. It's 130 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so it gives you a chance to get game pretty much a lot of the time. 130 damage on any of your Pokemon is really good. You can knock out things like Octillery and stuff Octillery, Dancy, Prism, things like that. So Greninja, very, very cool attacker. Other cards we're playing, one Oranguru. I just like having like a little bit of an end repellent. I don't really want to play Octillery, so Oranguru it is. One Mewtwo for Buzzwoles, hopefully it's not prized, and 2 Lele's. That's going to be the Pokemon line. As far as everything else goes, the numbers on the items, the Pokemon numbers are fine. I'm very happy with the Pokemon numbers. The item numbers are something I'm toying around with. If you guys remember from my Glaceon videos that I did for my live profiles and live games, I played Lysander Prism. I mean, not Lysander Prism, Lysander's Stadium. I forget what it's called. Lysander Labs, that's what it's called, to prevent the effects of tools. And I played cards like switches and things like that, and it was really, really cool. But I decided that in the end it was just a fun little gimmick. I'm gonna take it out for like my actual deck build and play more stuff like Choice Band and Floatstone. So we're definitely gonna try to do that. Just want to let you guys know, because a lot of people remember I played Bionicle and I played Lysander Labs, and I just took those out for the Choice Bands and Floatstones, and I'm trying to work on those numbers. I just recently did that, and I like it a lot more. Choice Bands are just good for getting you the numbers that you need. But we're playing 2 Aqua Patches, 2 Professor's Letters, because we want to be able to both use our Wake card, which is discard 2 cards from your hand. If you do, or discard 2 Water and Juice from your hand. If you do, you search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand. So it's a very, very strong card. Gets you any 2 cards you need into your deck. Which is very, very strong, and it gets you your energies that you need to evolve your Glaceon or your Eevee as soon as possible. You're playing 1 Stretcher because sometimes you just gotta shuffle the Greninja pieces back into your deck. 4 Ultra Balls, 2 Wakes. I want to up it to 3 Wakes. I don't want to up it to like 3 or 4 Aqua Patches. But Aqua Patches are kind of annoying sometimes. Like they get in the way a lot from what I found, which is why I cut it down to 2. We don't really need them that much, but they're in there for the deck for the time being. I believe 3 Cynthia, 3 Ends, 3 Guzmas, and 3 Sycamore. I didn't mean it to be a 3-3-3-3 line, but it is. So take with that as you will. 3 Choice Bands as well. Choice Bands are just good for getting you numbers that you need. I've been able to I'm not forced to use my Polar Spear attack as much because of Frost Bullet and Choice Band, which is really cool. So yeah, there's that. 2 Floatstones, just switches, and then 4 DCEs and 9 basic water energies. That's gonna be the deck, guys. Let's go ahead and get a couple of games now. Excuse me. All right, so the reason why I'm pausing so much is because I'm sneezing and yawning. It's like really, really early in the morning, and I didn't sleep till late because we had a 3-hour stream last night. And my voice, as you guys can hear, is very groggy because of my stream last night. I streamed for a lot longer than I thought I would, but I wanted to test these decks. I wanted to test Metal Naga and I wanted to test Glaceon. But let me know in the comments down below what decks you guys want to see me play next, because I have no idea. Ooh, man, this sucks. So we have an out to this. It's just not a good one. But we can make our Eevee. We can make our Eevee active by playing this for Wake, getting Professor's Letter. I just want to stop my opponent from having like a strong start, and my opponent's playing Buzzwole. But like if we can get Glaceon active turn 1, we're losing both of our Lele's, unfortunately, and which means we're not gonna have a draw supporter most likely. But we need to get an Eevee and a basic energy. No, that won't work either because we need a switching card. We'll see what we can top deck. We'll do that. We can also get, I don't know, this is tough. I don't think we'll be able to get turn one Glaceon, which sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. What I might do here is I might just get Wake for Eevee and a draw supporter and just go from there, honestly, because it sucks. I mean, I've been able to have most of my games I've been able to get turn 1 Eevee active, but we need like one more piece. So we can get either an Eevee or an Ultra Ball or something like that. We should be okay. We're getting 2 mulligans, so let's see what we get. All right, we get the Flowstone actually, which is super good. So we can pull off the turn 1 EV, but once again, we are stuck if we do that. But you know, we'll take that. We'll take those wins. Though I don't want that awkward game anyways. All right. Let's even get more games. Because like Glaceon can just straight up steal games. I've been seeing a lot of Zoroark. Now Buzzrock is just busted right now. So if you guys want to play a deck and just win the ladder, play some Buzzrock, B-Strings, and Diancie Prism, and Beast Energy and all that stuff. It's just too good. Buzzrock's too good right now. IMO. I can't wait to play Lucario again though. Ooh boy. After all this Forbidden Light hype dies down, going right back into playing updated Lucario Lycanroc. Ooh man, I'm excited. Much better. We have Professor's Letter, and we have turn one lock. Hello. We have Floatstone and we have Sycamore. This is beautiful. I don't know if I should play End though. We'll see what's in the deck. I kind of want to avoid playing N because he only has 5 cards in his hand. I don't want to give him any more than I need to. And now he has 4 cards in his hand. Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid giving my opponent cards. And hopefully we can find some competitive games. I've been finding some very strange games recently. I think I'll just hold on to my hand. Maybe not. Maybe I won't do that. I'm going to lose a DC though. How many DCs do I have? Let me check out my prizes. I have only 2 DCs in the deck, so I have to be very careful. I don't want to end though, so I might actually just hold and deal. Because like, let me take a look at my prizes here. Because I need this DC for next turn. We have all of our Pokemon from the looks of it. An Ultra Ball prized. A Sycamore prized. 2 Water Energies prize and a DC prize, and the 5th card prize I just don't know right now. So I think I will just hold my hand because he's playing a Malamar deck, which means he needs an extra turn for setup. Malamar is going to be an interesting matchup. We do with the Greninjas 2-hit KO and with Choice Bands we do 2-hit KO the Ultra Necrozmas, and we prevent any Lele abilities, which is deck kind of needs to like play things like Bridget and setup and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. Alright, he's gonna set this up. This thing's gonna get O-code by me, or like a Frogadier drop into spread damage, so I guess he's just gonna take that risk. And I would like to try to knock out these Inkays. Malamar has, I believe, 90 HP, so if you can put some damage on it. 30, 20, we'll see what happens. I don't think it actually helps as much. Alright, so he's just gonna counter this turn, so we have a very strong opening game here. And Choice Band is super useful as well. We can put Flowstone down here. We'll just Sycamore. No need for me to play anything else. We take a knockout here. I guess we'll just start putting some spread damage on these Inkays. I have to play Cynthia next turn. I don't want to drop Wake either, but I would like to have more frogs down. No need for me to play. Do I need to play? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what I need to do this turn. I can play it safe and get an Eevee down just in case. This is my last Glaceon though. I mean, I have to manual evolve into it. I'm gonna get down to Eevee just to be safe. Because in a perfect world for my opponent, he gets like, he has a Floatstone, Ultra Necrozma, Metal Energy, a Sycamore to throw away some Psychic Energies, and he gets 2 Malamars, and then he can retreat whatever he makes active into that thing, get a Choice Band attached to the Ultra Necrozma, and take a knockout on Glaceon, which is obviously very, very convoluted, but it's a possibility, and I don't like that possibility. Do I care about Lunala Prism? No, I don't. I'd rather knock out these Inkays in case he can't get the evolution. Another Ultra Ball. Is that useful? It might be, depending on what we top deck. Because I can toss this Water Energy and just like evolve manually into Glaceon, and then maybe draw like an Aqua Patch or something like that. We'll see what happens. Oh, well, there's a Malamar. I'm gonna try to knock out the Malamars while I play this game. This is kind of worthless because he can't attach he can't attach metal energies from this, probably only psychics. So we'll see what my opponent can do here. But yeah, I think throughout the game I'm just gonna like put a little bit of damage on Ultra Necrozma to put it in range of it to a KO. And if I don't have choice band, that is. Right now I do have choice band, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm gonna try to continuously damage these Malamars. So what I'm gonna do probably is evolve into Frogadier and put the damage on Ultra Necrozma because I'm afraid of Blower. And I can also GX the Ultra Necrozma. Alright, so he's just gonna give me this, which is perfect. Which is actually perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss these and get myself a frog again. Just continuously set up my board. I could get a Ranguru as well to prevent ends, which I feel like is a little bit stronger. Because we're actually we're gonna draw 2 anyways, and then we're gonna shuffle draw, so we'll do that instead. Alright, let's draw our 2. We're gonna take a knockout here. Oh, I like a frog this turn. Not that frog. We'll use our Aqua Patch, that way we're like pretty much prepared for a knockout. All we need is a DC now. Alright, let's go ahead and Cynthia. Alright, there's our frog, but we don't have the other frog I was looking for. We can attach it here because having a GX pretty much ready to go is pretty strong as well. Yeah, that seems good. We'll go ahead and Frost Bullet. Yeah, without the ability to use Lele, my opponent's like kind of stuck. They can't search for Lele. Oh, we keep getting water energies. That's not what I want right now. I play 2 letters so I can control the amount of water energies in my hand. I mean, if I get a Wake, that'd be really cool. But I don't know what I get with the Wake right now because I don't need it. See, the cool thing about Wake is that Wake is really there for puzzle fixing. Like if I can get like an ideal, like if I need some ideal cards, then I'm in like a really good position. Looks like my opponent's stuck again. But there's a choice band I was worried about. So now, or the field I was worried about. So now I like I said, I put the damage there for a reason. If I can put a Greninja drop, or if I can put 1 more damage or 3 more, like if I can put 30 damage on this thing, he's in range of a GX now, which is really good. Now because I have so many because I have a DC prize, I might just start manually attaching here. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see what happens. Let me change up the music. I got like so many more tracks from Origami. Shout out to Origami, by the way, guys. I really like his beats. Right, there's another DC, which is really good. So I've been like switching between a bunch of tracks because I love his music so much. Let's attach here. Let's take a knockout on that Malamar. Boom. Take a prize here. Stretcher, huh? Let's see, is that useful? Not really. And I can just Cynthia. And I'm gonna put this in range of GX. I'll hold on to this choice band. We also have Guzma as well now, which is good. It sucks that we're not getting another frog. I'm not playing Bridge in this deck, as you guys saw. I don't really think you need it, but you know, that's up to you guys to be real. If I can take like a knockout here, I'm just a GX away from winning the game. To take a knockout, I need a little bit more damage, and I'm trying to avoid playing my GX attack if I can. I might try to get like DCE and attack with Greninja, take a knockout, and make my Glaceon active again. Although I can't really take a knockout because nothing's in range except for like maybe an Inkay. Then I can just GX this for game. So that's pretty good. We're having like a nice dominating game this game. But like Glaceon, like I said, can just steal games right away because of its ability to just prevent your opponent from using things like Lele. Oh, he's setting up that. That's hilarious. All right. What do I want to make active? You can make another Inkay active. Like, we don't have to play like super aggro like we've been doing. Let's knock out an Inkay. I want to put something in range of Shadowy Hunter. This thing is gonna be at 80, which is in range, right? Yeah, because he has 110 HP left after that. All right, let's do that. So we can win if we get a DC. Plus, we could potentially get a DC off the prizes here, which is good. In case he ends me, I want to make sure I have this down. I really want to have another frog down though, so I'm going to keep that EV in my hand. And yeah, we'll try to get this knockout with Shadowy Hunter. There's DC, like I said. 1 in 3 chance to get our DC from the prizes. So if he doesn't end me this turn, we should have game. So we can just manually retreat. Which is pretty cool. That's just game 1. We'll try to get like maybe one more game. I'm still kind of feeling sick. Like I said, if I talk for too long, my throat gets scratchy, and I talked for way too long last night. We have Oranguru for a reason, so hopefully we can draw out of this situation. I just want DC for game, to be honest, so we can move on to the next one. Oh, and we get Wake, so that's perfect. Wake is broken. Look at this perfect 2-card combination. He has Malamar, so he can take a knockout this turn, but like I said, because we have Wake, we should have game. If he has one more Psychic Energy in discard pile, which he... Oh, I thought he would throw away there. See, guys, don't play this card. I mean, maybe there's like a good reason to play it, but it's a weaker attacker. I understand that you don't need Metal Energies to use it, but there's better Psychic type attackers like Dawnwings Necrozma, or just having Baby Mew in general. And it's just better because the reason why it's called Ultra. It does more damage, and its GX attack is pretty good in like this meta because it can knock out like baby Pokemon in the right times. I mean, obviously that GX attack is really good, but like who cares to use the Necrozma's GX attack when this thing blows up everything in one hit anyways. He needs one more Psychic Energy. If he does, he can take a knockout. If not, then I think I win the game if I have enough Water Energies left, which I should. Yep, I should have 6 more. And I know there was like 2 prize, so I have 4 more, which is enough to use Wake. Oh, by the way, what's up, Mr. Ferret? Actually, no, he shows up to my streams every now and then, so shout out to you, big dog. Perfect. We'll grab this. 1, 2. So we had 5 more. Okay, so I had 1 less prize than I thought. Then we're gonna wake it up here. We'll just grab DCE. That's all we need. Sure, whatever. I think we take knockout with the GX, right? 130 damage on this is a knockout. Give him a well played. It's my boy. Shout out to Mr. Ferret. Shadowy Hunter onto this for the game. Boom. All right. We hunted that boy. That boy has been hunted. All right, how long have I been recording? 23 minutes. All right, we'll keep going. We'll get 1 more game, maybe 2 more games if everything goes well. See this thing right here? This long animation that they take to give me stuff. I know it's like broken or whatever. It's like super annoying. Holy crap. Like, I just want to play my game. Stop giving me awkward animations. Bro, it's amazing to me how many people don't watch the YouTube videos because of the whole YouTube thing going on where they don't show the uploads. It's just like, why? Why are you making things difficult for people, YouTube? Just show the uploads. Like, since I don't understand the reasoning for it. That seems so super convoluted. Like, if you're subscribed to a channel, you probably want to see them upload. If you don't want to see them upload, you just don't subscribe. Or like you unsubscribe. Like, I don't get it. Wow, this hand is a little bit wild. I realistically only want 2 EVs down at a time, but if I whiff an attachment and I don't get Glaceon, I'll be a little bit sad. What's up, Toon? I'll give him a heart back. Shout out to Toon. I might recognize him from streams and not recognize his username, but regardless. We're playing Greninja, so we're playing against Greninja Zoroark while we have Glaceon Greninja. And since we get, no matter what turn we get Glaceon out, we should be set. This is gonna be pretty fun. So all we need ourselves is Water Energy. So hopefully we don't whiff a Water Energy. That'd be ideal. Please don't whiff. Please do not whiff a Water Energy. I knew that we were gonna whiff a Water Energy. I just felt it in my bones that we were gonna whiff a Water Energy. That's really upsetting. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I always I play more Professor's Letters and more Water Energy, so this doesn't happen. But it is what it is. I can't do much about it. Oh, he might just donk me if he has 3 Frogadiers. I just realized. I didn't even think about that. So let's hope he doesn't get that. Let's really sit here and hope he doesn't get it. That would be pretty awkward. We still have a chance to win, right? Like even if he does get like the perfect board state, it's still like not like amazing for my opponent because we're still playing Glaceon. And he can't use Greninja abilities once we get a Glaceon out, but we just, you know, he's Glaceon. That's pretty big. We'll play, I don't want to play Lele down. I hope I can get like another EV down after he takes a knockout here. So yeah, so note to self, try to land your Glaceons. Now if we get Choice Band and like, I mean, obviously we're not gonna be able to attack this turn, which sucks. So we're gonna need multiple EVs. How awkward. I could put down Mewtwo and attach a Flowstone for the sake of having a Mewtwo down. I think we'll just Sycamore. I hate losing a Flowstone because there's only 2 in the deck, but I need something. Alright, there's another Eevee, which is good. We have some draw support. We can get another Eevee down if we need to, as well as Lele. What I could have done actually is maybe switch out this active Glaceon, or active Eevee since it's damaged. Seems kind of unnecessary though. I'm gonna get down a Frog as well. I hate that I'm losing the other water energy, but I'm gonna manually evolve this one anyways and try to get Aqua Patches going. So I mean, like, it's good that we show off the awkward times when playing this deck. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pass there. It's very unlikely that I'll take a knockout, but he can full bench with 2 more Glaceon, 2 more Frog drops is a knockout, I think. But he would need both Frogadiers, like right now, and then he would need to, or he could just get a Choice Band and take a knockout as well. Which is a little bit annoying because if he does take a knockout on this Glaceon this turn, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to try to dig for Flowstone, land it, manually evolve into Glaceon, try to Aqua Patch, and get a DCE so I can actually start doing damage. So if hopefully he doesn't get it because he doesn't have access to trade. He has Sycamore though. I'm very surprised he's playing Sycamore. Or at least I'm very surprised that he has it. They usually play very low numbers if they play Sycamore at all because it's Zoroark. But it is what it is there. If he lands Choice Band, he still whiffs the knockout. So he needs to get this one more. He needs to get one more Frogadier to take a knockout here. Let's see what happens. Oh, sorry guys. Alright, so he whips a knockout, which is good. It gives us an extra turn. Not being able to trade is really good for us. See, I want to use a stretcher and put Lele back. Whatever, we'll just use it. It makes it a little bit harder for us to draw, which is annoying, but we just have to keep Sycamoring. We have to keep drawing what we need. We need DC this turn. I would like more Frogs, a manual evolution of Glaceon, Aqua Patch, things like that. And we whiffed it, so that sucks. That's really bad. What a pain. Alright, let's see what we can do then. We have N, so we'll be able to N them down to a low hand size while having Glaceons out. So I guess we can start with that benefit. Unfortunate. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to Ultra Ball for, and I think I'm going to have to Ultra Ball for Wake next turn. I'm gonna put that in range of a GX if I need to. Yeah. If I get Wake, what does that do for me? It gets me DCE, but I want to end my opponent as well. So we'll see what happens. We'll just pass for now. He's gonna take a knockout, which sucks. I need another EV down. I need another. Maybe I should Ultra Ball for EV. I don't know, man. This is just very, very upsetting. If he has Guzma, that's going to be annoying as well, because Guzma means that he can evolve into Greninjas and take knockouts. but I'm hoping that without the trades, we should be able to like do something this game. It's just a little bit unfortunate, man. Like whiffing that turn 1 when you have 11 outs to energies, it's upsetting. There's the N, but we get 6 cards out of it, I guess, so maybe we'll get something useful. So I'm glad I didn't letter yet. We got 2 more letters. We got another EV, and then he takes a knockout. We get N, but we don't have DC yet. So that's a yikes. We do get to end my opponent down, which is great. Oh, we do have Wake. All right, that's perfect. Assuming that Wake's not prized, and I'm gonna play Sycamore this turn anyway. So even if I don't have Wake, I can play Sycamore. Is what I'm trying to say. Which I don't have Wake or Sycamore. Oh my god, this is a joke, right? Whatever. At least show it's not useless. Can we please like? We play 2 Wakes, right? Which means we have a Wake prized. No, we just tossed 2 and all 3 Sycamores. Wow, this game is just going swimmingly for me. It is just doing the best, doing the most right now. All right, with this 30 damage, this thing's now in range of a GX attack. Actually, maybe it's better to put it here because that's in range of a banded GX attack. I think 150, 180, yeah. And this won't be range of a GX attack if I can get a DC this turn. So let's go for it. And I'm down to 3, and where's my DCE? It just does not exist. Okay, okay, okay. I am actually going to explode. For the love of God, this is just infuriating. I just have to bring up one of these Frogadiers next turn. Like, I don't have a choice anymore. And I have to just stall and hope he can't switch. It's a 2 retreat cost or 1 retreat cost? What is it? He already lost most of his DCs, which means he's in the mercy of having his water energies, which I think he tossed both of them. Yeah, though these decks usually only run 2, so I could take a knock on a frog while at the same time putting damage on the board where I need to, which is good. But I have to attack with my damaged, or with my undamaged one, which means I need to top deck something. Where are my DCEs, bro? This is stupid. This is a very upsetting game. This is a very upsetting game. Ugh, man. Maybe I should increase the Sycamore count in this deck, who knows. We're still at the mercy of drawing what we need, so I'm gonna bring this up and hope for the best. I'm gonna hold on to this Frogadier. We'll hold on to it, and please. There's 20 cards left in my deck, and I think I had all my DCs in there, although I don't remember checking, actually, now that I think about it. So maybe I don't. Alright, so he needs to have Guzma in his hand. And if he does, I can end him down to 1 and he can't trade, so we'll see what happens. Like, the thing is, he has all of his... There's Guzma. Alright, you can take a knockout because it's Greninja, I'm assuming. At least he's not knocking out, damaging a Glaceon at least, so we'll see what happens. That gives me like 2 more turns. Did he win? I don't really, I think he talks too much. Use a trade around. We can just end him deck down to 1, I guess. We're not gonna be able to take a knockout though, which means he's gonna give some free damage off, which means we lose. I think we lose. I don't know how we play around this situation. The only way I can see it happening is getting the Glaceon from the discard pile, which I can't do either. I can attack with this next turn maybe, and Haze Slash. That's another option I have. Which one is this one? Has 30 damage on it. Yeah, we'll put it on this. And I guess we just end. Sure. This is impossibly upsetting. You know what? Because I want to scoop up this game, I'm just going to take a look at what's in my deck and how many DCs I have in there. Oh, we have 2 DCs priced. I guess I can do it. I already evolved this turn. Yeah, we're going to scoop it up, guys. We're going to get another game, though, because that's a really upsetting game. Alright, guys. Sorry for the cut, but we're back. Let's go ahead and get another game. Let's see if we can find something good, better than that Zora game. Hopefully we can, like, you know, land DCs, you know, get our combos going. You know, the dream. We get an EV Glaceon out this turn, and we're going turn 1, so I guess that's good. Maybe I should run more Floatstones. I'm probably gonna try to run more Floatstones. You know, mobility is important in this deck, so I'll try to add like 1 or 2 more. The problem is I just have to figure out what I'm gonna cut, which is always the issue. Let's drop Mewtwo, although I really want to use it this game. We'll drop Mewtwo and an N. I want to keep my Floatstones around. We'll get Eevee here, evolve into Glaceon, and hopefully N could hook us up next turn. That's the dream. Let's take a look at what's prized while we're here, though. We dropped an N. We dropped a, what do we drop? Ultra Ball and a Mewtwo. All right. So we have a Frogadier prized. A Guzma prized, a Frogadier prized, a Guzma prized, and a couple energies prized. What's that, 2 energies? That's all, that's what I can tell. How many Floatstones do we have? Do we have any more? I know we have a Floatstone prized. Alright, cool. That's 5 of our prizes, I think. I gotta figure out what else is prized, but whatever. Not too worried about it right now. My only Floatstone, so I gotta keep that in mind. And I haven't played N yet, have I? Dude, I haven't even played a sport yet. Look at this. Look at this. This is kind of wild. More EVs, a DC for next turn. See, this is what I'm talking about. This right here is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the kind of games I want to see, where we're not, like, you know, scrambling for our combo pieces. Oh, I didn't check my DC count. I think we have all of our DCs though. Perfect. All right, let's see what we can do here. Well, I have to play Cynthia now. A little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't want to lose these Aqua Patches. Let's grab Cynthia. It's not a Cynthia. Although you're looking great, Wake. Don't get me wrong. You are looking great. You're looking good, my dude. I can increase the Wake count, and I can increase the Floatstone count. But the issue is, what do I decrease? Have I attached for the turn? I have. Choice Band, I mean, whatever, why not? Gets out of the deck. I don't need it right now. You know how it is. Alright, see if my opponent whiffs. If they don't have anything, then we're set for next turn. Now we just win, and then I'll probably get one more game because I don't like these dunks. They're not interesting. Although, I do have to end the video soon, so maybe not. We'll see what happens. I could really oversimplify the deck and like play 4 letters, 4 wakes, cut out a lot of these cut out a lot of these draw supporters, and like go from there. That's a cool thing I could do. But I would still need more Floatstones, so I actually don't prize them and stuff like that. But at that point, I would only really need 1 more Floatstone. So it's something to keep in mind. Show me the Inkays. There they are. There are the Inkays. Well, he gets knocked out here, and I get 2 prizes, and I can potentially knock this out if I draw what's it called? If I draw a Frogadier, which is perfect. His Inkays get to stay alive, I guess. This is going to be obviously switched. Show me that encounter, baby. Alright, so never mind. This is going to be knocked out. And if I get both my Frogadiers, so will Inkay. Oh, he's going to put me to sleep. Cute. 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 Yep, whatever. Alright, we'll get another game. We'll get one more game. Hopefully this game doesn't take too long. But like I said, man, you can just straight up steal games with Glaceon. Glaceon's ridiculous. Alright, we get to go first. And a whole line is gonna go away, as well as the DCE, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. We have Stretcher for a reason. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Unless we can top deck a Water Energy, that'd be perfect. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we can stop Regirocks, we can stop Zoroarks, we can stop a lot now. It's great. Let's take a look at what's prized. We have a frog prize, so I have to keep that in mind. I can't toss this frog now in my hand like I want to. And we have, what else do we have prized? All right, let's take a look. We have a frog prized, Crocodile. We have a Guzma prized. We have 1 Guzma prized and 2 ends prized. So a frog prize, 1 Guzma, 2 ends. 1 choice band. And something else. Well, I can't Ultra Ball for a second frog this turn like I wanted to, but I can evolve into this one, Ultra Ball for a second frog next turn, and then Sycamore. Depending on what I top deck. If I top deck something too good, then never mind. Ideally, I don't top deck another Frogadier. That'd be annoying. Strong energy, huh? And Zygarde? Crazy. Yikes. I'm telling you, man, Glaceon just steals games, man. It's highway robbery out here, bro. Thievery. Somebody call the police. We are just straight stealing right now. It's just not fair. See, what I want to do is try to get 2 frogs down so I can Frogadier GX for game, which I probably should have done, but I don't think it's super necessary because we can take this game slow. I mean, we're playing Glaceon for a reason. Let's get another frog. Another frog. Maybe I should get another Eevee instead. I think another Eevee is safer. Because another Eevee means another Glaceon for future turns. We'll evolve now just because we need to evolve because I don't want to lose it. DCE and Sycamore. Unfortunately, we did not get another frog like I was hoping for, but it's fine. We don't need it. Frost Bullet. We can Frost Bullet again next turn for knockout, which is good. You get this Eevee down here. Although what I could just do is Sycamore. Do I want a Sycamore though? Do I have a Water Energy down there? I wish I had a Water Energy down there. Alcatraz would have been nice this turn. There's the Bridget. Trying to set up that board, I see. Well, ideally I can get myself a Greninja, and then I could take a knockout on one of his Zoroarks if he brings them out. Yep. He's also playing Lucario, huh? This deck is very odd. Why play Zygarde if you're playing Lucario? Not too sure, but whatever. We'll try to steal away one of his Zorwas. If I can top deck Ultra Ball, that's really cool, because then I could Aqua Patch, and I can get the Greninja, and I could steal away one of his Zorwas. Very, very, very nice. We'll keep the Water Energies in the deck for the most part. I have to be very careful, because I obviously, like I said, I don't have as many draw supporters as I thought I did. So I should have played this first. What do I drop here? I think I drop the N. Sonic Greninja. Let's get a Greninja. Whatever, I can just Aqua Patch onto the Glaceon. It's not a big deal. We'll try to knock out one of these boys. Take 3 prizes this turn. Glaceon. Don't need to manually attach anything. That's like not a DC this turn anyways. So I'm going to hold on to my Sycamore in my hand and play Cynthia instead. I want to keep these cards in my hand because they're pretty good. Plus I could Wake later with Professor's Letter, making Wakes easier. There's the DC I was looking for. And now I have access to Wake for following turns. Because I have access to Wake, I'll just do this. Give myself 2 options for attacks. And we can just Frost Bullet. Take 3 prizes. Ba ba boom. Boom. Yeah. See if he ends me. I was thinking about ending him because of his Mallow, but he shuffled his deck, so there's no point. And then that's like another 2 prizes I can potentially take. Ooh, Diancie Prism. That's scary. Lucario can do a lot of damage this turn. I'm not gonna be able to, yeah. All right, well, I think we're done. I think we've stolen enough games. I think we've played enough games. I think we saw that one loss where games could be sometimes awkward. One thing I was thinking about doing in this deck, which is like, I don't really want to do, the more I think about it, but like it's another option, is take out the Professor's Letter for energy lottos, because, you know, sure, you're not able to get 2 water energies, which makes your wakes a little bit more difficult, but you could if you have a water energy in hand, and you can combo it with the likes of, you can also get DCs as well. So you have multiple different options if you get energy lotto. But I think energy lotto, I'll probably try more post rotation. This deck is really cool post rotation actually, because it doesn't really change too much. Obviously, you lose a lot of your draw supporters, but I think you just increase your weight count, increase your water energy count, increase your probably play energy lottos and like 4 of them honestly, and then you have a pretty decent deck. Because all you're really losing is like this, these 2 draw supporters and floatstone. A floatstone's a little bit annoying. You could play switches like I was doing at Lysander Labs and just turn off choice bands, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. Regardless, that's the deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. A lot of you guys really wanted to see Glaceon, so here's my Glaceon list. Glaceon Frogs, I really like it. It's one of my favorite lists right now. It's up there with my Lucario list as one of my favorites, and Ultra Necrozma. So these are my top 3 lists if you guys are interested. Lucario I'll play sometime like a couple weeks from now, after maybe like next week or something, after Forbidden Light hype dies down a little bit. We'll see what happens. But don't forget to drop a like in the video, hit that bell if you guys want to see more of my videos, all that good jazz. Answer the comment question today for a chance to win a couple Forbidden Light codes. Let's try to get this video to 61 likes, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.